Well, we have a really big shoe for you tonight. I don't know. It's kind of about normal shoe, but we're going to get it started here in just a minute. Good to see you all come on in for In Review, last of 2025. Craft Roulette presents In Review, starring Decoy Duck. He's going to take over the world, I tell you he is. Welcome, come on in, get comfortable. This is In Review, which is Craft Roulette Part 2, featuring you, our card contributors. What is Craft Roulette? Well, in a nutshell, it is the ultimate original paper crafting card making game show challenge, and we are live. This year, we're planning on being live every Friday of 2025. And when we're here, we would love to have our chatterbox fill up our chatterbox room and join us at our worldwide craft table, because we always have a seat just for you. I am Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, and I am your intrepid host. Intrepid, boy, talk about intrepid. Did anybody see last week's show? Wow, it was, it tested the very core of my intrepidacity. It was quite the show, but thank you so much for all your encouragement. It just is amazing that you guys are all so nice and you were so supportive. I didn't look at the chatterbox very often, but every time I did, you guys were spot on, just going, yeah. Oh, craft guard deodorant, yeah, antiperspirant. It was, and then parameter parameter Pictionary. You did real well. So yeah, thank you so very, very much. It is definitely not our normal show. Sue Small Crider's husband was watching, but he was listening to something else. And he looked up and he said, "She's drawing a cat. What's the parameter?" So I thought that was a real classic quote on his part. Anyway, she didn't bother to explain, I don't think. Oh my gosh, this show has 3 parts. We have mail call. Got some exciting, wonderful mail. As I like to think of it today, I thought of it. It's pick of the week, because I pick at all your cards and see how you did them. And then this card slideshow, and then, of course, the fast-paced, interactive card detective game, Whodunit. Oh my gosh, I got a cute card tonight. But we'll see. So everybody's doing well. I was watching you get before the show in the chatterbox, and snow and falls and all the things. Everybody needs to just take care of themselves. Goodness gracious, we gotta stay on our feet so we can craft with our hands. I guess it's all connected. We want to thank our sponsors this month. Riley and Company is giving away a $25 gift certificate each week this month. Lots of funny bones going on there. And Waffle Flower is giving away a $25 gift certificate. I got to experience some of their excellent customer care this week, because Kansas City Post Office got my package all over the place. And Ledoux Designs, we will meet Sandy on Friday as she joins us as our guest. Get ready, Team Purple. She's your girl. So that's real fun. Those are all great sponsors, and we thank them so much for making this even more fun than it's like 10 in fun, I think, to be able to give away all that stuff. I did go to the post office Monday and send a bunch of stuff off. So if you are expecting something from me, there's a chance that it will be coming soon, maybe. So we always start with an exceptionally bad dad joke. But, keeping in the season, this is Christmas. This is my last show, In Review show for 2025. Next week, I'm just going to take it off, because I'm like so far behind on so many things, and we're getting ready for 2026. Lots of things going on, and I want to make sure that I have those bases covered. Then the next week is Christmas, and then the next one is New Year's Eve. So you're going, well, why don't you do a show? Well, Mary, why don't you do a show on New Year's Eve? Well, because we're going to have a special members show. So if you want to join us in the membership group, we will be having a membership Zoom call to ring out the new year or old year. I don't think I'll make it to midnight, but we may have to have some bubbly. I think I've got some bubbly or ginger ale, something along those lines. But anyway, so mark it on your calendar. Details will be coming in the members content section. Are you ready? Here we go. In the spirit of the season, what is the favorite vegan's Christmas song? Oh my gosh, this is a good one. I laughed out loud when I read this. Soy to the world. This is a good one. It was a real good one. Got another one. It's a Christmas one. Why did Rudolph have to attend summer school? Why did Rudolph have to attend summer school? Because he went down in history. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. And last but not least, another school joke. What is a Christmas tree's favorite subject in school? You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Trigonometry. Trigonometry? Oh. Go away from me, bad dad jokes. Those are good, right? There are so many bad dad jokes. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing to have in life. Let's go to Act 1. Thank you for your groans. Sure, Mary, they were good. Thank you, Quasi Kitty. I do have a stack. Looky there. Let's get after this bad boy. For our first, we're still in Thanksgiving here, but here is my first card for the pick of the week is from Paula Rice. Thank you, Paula Rice, for thinking of us. And I hope you are doing well with all your nursing. She went real heavy on the orange, and it says pumpkin spice and everything nice. I can't believe how lucky I am to have found a friend like you. You mean a lot to me. Thank you for everything. Aw, that's real sweet. And she got some real cute little fall colors and papers there. And these are all papers on top of an orange mat. And I like, Miss Paula, that you used a cream background instead of a stark white, because that kind of feels good with Thanksgiving or fall colors. Those are such pretty papers, and you were smart how you have 4 papers. Did you use a punch, or did you cut all those individually? I bet you cut them all individually. And then you've got, how big are those little things? Pick of the week. Oh, it's a Kinder kind of card. Looks like a 1 1/4 square. And then how big is the middle? Let's get after this. 2 1/2. 2 1/2. So you could do that. It's a great thing if you have a 1 1/4 strip. Just cut it into some little squares there. Cute card. I like that, Miss Paula. I love a grid, and this feels very gritty to me. Thanks for thinking of us. I appreciate it. Kim Miller from Maryland, Frostburg, Maryland. I had a former neighbor that moved to Frostburg. She always wanted to have red hair or be an Indian princess. I thought those were such interesting things to want to be. I remembered them for 40 years. This is beautiful. And when you go to pick at it, this is stenciled. And she's got it on a die with some stitching and a pretty little die with some scallops. Adds so much. And then 2, 3 oranges, 1, 2 purples. Heavy on the ink is a good thing. And then, that reminds me, I need to get something for tonight's card. I forgot. And then that's popped up. She's got some kind of see-through sequins there. Very pretty. Look at her little diagonal line there. Isn't that nice? And then this has popped up, and she's got this was a cool touch. You mostly have this sentiment in a field of orange, but then you have a little bit of purple here, and it doesn't bother me. And so it sticks out from the orange with all that violet amongst the orange, and then team orange and team purple. And then that's nice. And then you've got some brown. I don't know. That's a good one. She also wrote me a very, very nice little letter. And we did enjoy Thanksgiving. So thank you so much. Yeah, that's beautiful. Just think you could do that in pinks and yellows and yellow greens for spring too. That'd be pretty. Thank you, Miss Kim. You're so thoughtful. Ooh, this one, I really thought this was really pretty too. This is from Karen Cadigan. And I haven't seen her on a Zoom call lately, but I have met her on Zoom calls, and she just sits in her little place and does her little work, and she's a really nice lady. But look how pretty that is. And let's see how big this, it's some highfalutin gold paper cut into a snowflake. You know, those can be tricky. Those little guys with those snowflakes with all the holes in them. Those can be tricky that's 3 picking and measuring 3 by 4. So you could get, if you had a 12 by 12 piece of watercolor paper, you could cut it into nice sections without too much waste. May your days be merry. I am in with that. Love and joy come to you, and may it last the whole year through. That's really sweet. She used salt on the background. Pick. And then she's got a couple little gems on there too. Karen, you are one of our quiet supporters, and man, we appreciate you a whole lot. And thank you for that beautiful card. Okie doke. We've got one from Linda Wetterlin. Linda, I get to hang out with her on a lot of Zoom calls, and she's just a delightful woman. She's in Sweet Adelines. Do you remember that group? And she still sings. It's really nice. But this is a little card. It's so cute. What a great little card this is, too. Let's shoot some measurements. 3.5 by 5. Is that the 4-bar size? I don't recall. But that's a really great little card. She's got sewing on. That is stitched. And she's got 1, 2, 3 layers of cardstock. Pick of the week. For her ornament. That's real highfalutin silver paper. That's really pretty. And then she's got a nice diagonal thing going on there. I like that light green. It really lets this guy show off his vivacity. Yes, and joy. That's really nice. A little stenciling. You got a lot going on there, Miss Linda. And then she's got a nice little note and sentiment inside. And then she sent some little waffle flower dashed snowflake frames or mats for me. Aren't those pretty? I don't have anything like that. And I am excited. I just may use that this year. And then some sweet little sentiments. Happy mail. Fun mail. That's such a nice thing to get a little extra bonus. That's very, very nice. Thank you, Miss Linda. And I'm looking forward to having you on many Zoom calls and getting to know you. And she hasn't sung for us yet. I'm holding out. Never know. Then I got a pretty card from the House of DeTizio founder and head seamstress Arlene DeTizio. And isn't that pretty? That is pretty. I like that a lot. And it's got a bit of unusual things going on here. Arlene, that's a good thing. In this case, that's a good thing. You've got the yellow, the light green, yellow green, and a little bit of orange. But then it looks like you used a light blue-green, not a gray, but a blue-green to do a little bit of contouring, a little bit of shading, and it's cool looking. And you've got the little orange in there too, just for a little more texture. And then you've got the plaid paper in the background. Always writes a nice letter too. She ate out with her family for Thanksgiving. She said, "Doesn't anybody stay home anymore?" It's always good to hear from you, Arlene, and thank you so much. You have kept Mr. Mike very well dressed over the years. Marjorie Betchko, who cannot fall, we cannot have you fall, sent this beautiful, beautiful Christmas card. I'm thinking paste, Miss Marjorie, and some ink blending, Miss Marjorie on the background there. Isn't that pretty? Très elegante. And then she's got some little, they work for snowflakes, but I think in truth, they may have been little tiny white flowers. And then she's got some highfalutin paper. And we wish you a Merry Christmas. Looks like she hand cut that. Very nicely done. Especially since you only have one wing. Or one wing has a sling. Sling on a wing. Wing and a sling. And then she's got those popped up on some dots. Oh, those are sequins. See the sequins? I was thinking they're thicker. Well, they look like they were really thick. I thought they were like little plastic things, but they're sequins and they're shiny and iridescent, just like a snowflake would be. Miss Marjorie, you're very, very thoughtful. Thank you very much. I thought that was, I like that green color too. It's just a pretty green. Nicely done. So the evergreens are ever white and and the background is evergreen. The world is just such a complicated place. And I hear that the president of Decoy Duck, the Decoy Duck fan club, is here. Yes, Hall of Famer Debbie Orens, and this is her card. And Miss Debbie, this is a heck of a card. And then she wrote a perfectly lovely note inside, and I shan't share it. It's way too sweet and makes me cry. But okay, we're going to pick this one apart because this is amazing. We've got fall greetings. She's got some highfalutin paper underneath there. This is die cut on die cut. She's got stenciled clouds. Don't those look great? Stenciled background. And they've got different, see the gradient that's going on in there? She's got, this is also stenciled, I believe, the dirt road. Then she's got some fibers over here. This is a 5x7. It's a bitty penny size. Sending you loads of love. California hugs. It looks like something you may have made there, Miss Debbie, because she's a California girl. These are highfalutin, high glossy patent leather kind of paper for the black tires and bumper. She's got highfalutin reflective red paper for the reflectors. Oh my gosh, she's got a doggy. Cute doggy too. And some sunflowers and pumpkins. She's got the rear view mirror in there with some highfalutin silver paper with acetate in the window. Two other highfalutin silver mirror cardstock for the other backup rear vision mirrors. By the way, I used to drive a truck that was so big. You did make the license plate. See, that's not stock there. That's individual. I used to drive a truck so big that I had to stop before I went, and the garage was so small. I had to stop before I parked the truck in the garage and put the mirrors in. And then when I got out, I'd have to put the mirrors back out. It was a big old truck. That is just exceptional. And I love it so much. That is a labor of love, and I appreciate it. This guy is all popped up, too. Very, very special little card for me. Thank you very, very much. Very, very much. And I just got this, Linda Gorman. Linda Gorman sent a nice little, this is a postcard kind of thing, but it was in a package. And the package has my 2026 calendar. Let me show you. This was my 2025 calendar. She sent me this, I think 2 years ago. This was the second year to have your calendars. She's got her little G there, her little created by Linda Gorman. And then you just put the calendar pieces in that little guy and swap them out. So what I think I'm going to do, Linda, on these, I think these are like 5x5 or 6x6. They are 5.5 by 5.5. Well, I got it right eventually. I'm going to put these in a 6x6 album and put like pictures of the boys as little pictures of the boys for each month. And then I'll have a little mini album, and I can write little notes on there. It can be real junky, and it'll be cute, though, because it'll be my junk. And I will think that's real pretty and a great little memory. So thank you so very much. And let's look at this year's. Hi, Patty Beck. Missed 2 bonus cards this week, Patty Beck. Wow. I was quite impressed. I went, whoa, look at that. Twice. Boo, boo. She's hitting us. There we go. We've got January, Celebrate, February. Look at those cute little, these. How many of these do you make? You make a bunch of them. She's got them on a really stout paper, too. You'll have to tell us what kind of paper, because this is like really good, strong paper. March. I know, I'm already ready for March. Man, we had wind last night like it was March. Woke me up. April. Oh, those are cute bunnies. And showers. May flowers. April showers bring May flowers. You got lots of them blooming there. So that's cool. She does some with just partially decorated and then some with total decorations. Nice. Here comes the sun. Do. For June. Nice gradients. July. Wow, you really... Oh, that's got to be a 2-parter. Yeah, that's got to be a 2-part stencil to get those colors like that. Nicely done. August. Some bumblebees and sunflower. Very cute. September. That's a good one. With that fancy little stencil there. Of course, very lovely coloring. Boo, October. Spider included. Oof. And November, Thanksgiving, pumpkins, gratitude makes what we have enough. Be content in all things. December, happy holidays. Pretty green again. Isn't that lovely? Thank you so very, very much. I will just, well, it's not quite ready. So we'll put December in here because I still don't know what day it is. And I need all the help I can get. So there we go. We got it. And I will put these away for until later. Wow, that's my mail. That's pretty good, though, isn't it? I raked it in this week. Pardon me. Got all choked up. And I forgot my water. Okay. Here we go. Are we ready for Act 2? I'm not sure if I can live through it. Here we go. Act 2. Showcase. These will be some cards that are in the current show gallery for episode 296. We are under 300 cards. Still amazing. A lot of cactus. Like somebody said, a lot of cactus. Learned a lot about different kinds of deserts. And you guys were, hold my root beer, I can do something creative with this. And you did. These are good cards, guys. Let's take a peek at them. Oh, and there's mine. I took mine apart and redid it. Now, the crazy thing is that drop off. I mean, it's like, oh no, Mr. Penguin, you're going to go right off the edge of the mountain. And he probably is. It's extreme skiing. And that's how it was. Anyway, I did take it apart because it just felt as stark as Antarctica on Friday night. But I was just glad to get a card made. And then I did add the igloo and add another little pengy back there. And if you are a member on the weekly update on Sunday, I wrote a little thing about different ways I changed that card. And so we had A2 card, which was hilarious because Bitty Penny is not an A2 girl and she was my guest. We had Fresh and Clean for colors, From the Desert for element, and Edge Distress. So it turned out just fine. And by the way, tonight's Oh Mama Llama, here's my drama. Are we ready? It's 6:15, and you get a call from Mary Gunn. Dear Mama Llama, here's my drama. It's 6:15 on Friday night, and you get a call from Mary Gunn. She says, "You have makeup on?" And you say, "No." "You want to be on the show?" And you say, "Sure." And you come on the show. That's Biddy Penny. So thank you once again for that great sub. And I had a great night. I really did. Once I realized I was all over being professional. It was done. It was just a done thing. But that was my card, and there's your Mama Llama for the night. Susan Hughes, what'd you make? From Florida. You made some fun, is what you made. 126 cards. She's got a sweet camel from is far, far from home. I'll say there's no place like home. Oh, that poor little camel. I just want to help him. Tap your little feet together and say there's no place like home 3 times, and maybe you'll get back to Saudi Arabia. Maybe. I don't know. That's really fun. Look at those torn edges. So it looks like she tore them and then she inked them too. A lot of fun. Great little trees. Very, very fun. Sweet. Touching card. Nicely done, Susan. Thank you so much. 6 cards. Marjorie from Wisconsin. We know who you are. This is your 149th card. Yeah, she still has. Yeah, you're almost to be a major milestone achiever. Once again, the blues and are fresh and clean snow-capped mountains too. Those mountains look a little familiar, but those could be trees or mountains or rays or they could be like, you know, the things where you do on New Year's Eve. Yeah, you could have that with something pulling. Oh, you probably want some chocolate. So here's the thing. JD was he's so obsessed. So he either is always saying trash, 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 or clock. And so I was thinking, clock. I'm going to find some cuckoo clock stuff. So I looked up cuckoo clock on YouTube, and there's quite a bit, actually. Surprisingly a lot of cuckoo clocks on YouTube. And there was one short that we found, and it had a bunch of them one after another. So then he started going, cuckoo, cuckoo. And so when he got up from his nap, the first thing he did was laugh because we always do this thing. And then the second thing he said was clock. And the third thing he said was cuckoo. And so he was putting it all together. But that's really cute, Marjorie. I love the purples and the blues for a clean feel. And I think that was great. Night sky and sand in the mountain desert. Nice touch. I can see like the sand is at the bottom, right? Edges are distressed on the paper mountains. I need to send Stephen a quick. Up right there. Don't move. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I don't want to say it. Okay, there we go. Kit Kat. I was surprised that you got this done because you are kind of like in some medical stuff going on, I think, right? So good. I was real happy to see this. You found the desert paper in your stash just before Craft Roulette. How does that happen? I actually pulled it out and forgot to. You had it and you had to make some cards. So thank you, Mr. Wheel. No kidding, Mr. Wheel to the rescue. Standard A2, that's always going to be the case. Ivory is fresh and clean, and nobody did ivory soap. You know, you could do some fresh and clean colors. Isn't there some soap techniques? I think there are. Maybe like you could do ivory soap. Does anybody buy ivory soap? But ivory soap resist. Is that a technique? I don't know. You can use soap for water tension experiments. Oh, well. The main mat screams desert, saguaro, and prickly pear. Absolutely does. The main mat. Yep. And you've got a little bit of distressed vellum. That's so clever. Look at your little birdie there. Man, you really did figure out that with that paper. Nicely done. So glad you joined us. Tara Koss from Wisconsin. Our Wisconsin crowd is well represented tonight. Number 5. She's got pure color hues and a pretty little saguaro. The cactus is from the desert. Distress the edges of the sand, which is the tan part. See, that's the thing. This is a great illustration of you don't have to use each parameter big. You can just fit it in. That's really cute. I like that a lot. I like your colors. Very pretty with those greens and corals. Nicely done, Tara. Thank you so much. Vicky stamped smiles from Illinois, number 138. Oh, we got a little lawn fawn, I think, going on here. With rhino with birds. Oh, that's cute. I like this. I love a circle focal point. It always looks so great. Distressed edge around inner circle with the ink and tool. Because you could do like physical distressing with stuff or ink distress. I think those are the only 2 basic ways to distress that I can think of, unless there's one with ivory soap. Soft blues and tan. Looks good. Yeah. Reminds you of clean sheets. Big thanks. That's really nicely done. I like your design there. Your little scene. It's perfect. Kimberly D from Wisconsin. That would be Kimberly D if you were talking about JD or LD. LD's going to have his first Christmas. Kind of excited about that. This is 142. Gina K sentiment. Penguins are on action wobblers. Perfect. Nice choice for the stencil in the background. Looks like ice. Dancing. Yeah, that's good. Simon Hurley, penguins live in the desert of Antarctica. So I did look up the Arctic too, and they say that the Arctic is part of it is desert too. So I know that we've got some polar bears and such. So it did say that about the Arctic. That's really good. I think we're going to wrap that up right now because I think it's time for... Those are good. Go over to craftroulette.live and enjoy the gallery because you're going to want to be there if you want to play. What is this game? Act 3. Whodunit? It's always me. I always do it. I will cut and fast right now. I am going to steal some art from the gallery, and there were so many cards. I wanted to case all of them because they were so good. Oh, I love casing cards. It's so much fun. I'm not sure if I'm getting better at this or not. I got caught really fast last week. I did keep that in mind when I was getting this week's ready, but I have no concept of whether I'm going to get caught fast or not. But let's look at the rules. Maybe during my break here, I can get these rules recorded. That would be nice. The object of the game. Be the first card detective to correctly solve the mystery of who done it and provide the clue that broke the case wide open. Is there anybody here that's never played this before? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Yeah, I'm just kind of curious. If you don't want to play, you don't have to. You can watch the process anyway. The details are, I will be making a card based on a card in the most recent episode's gallery. My project will be inspired by a selected card, but it will not be a perfect copy. Yeah, very funny, Quasi Kitty. All right. No, I think y'all are veterans. There will be clues in my project, but it won't be as easy as finding one match because they could be hidden, they could be changed, they could be altered, they could be small, they could be big, they could be different colors. They can do all things because I'm stealing art. To play the game, you must be present during the live stream to participate. If you are watching the replay crew, please say hi and leave a comment so I know that you watch. And you can get right up to the reveal and keep guessing if you want and not watch the reveal and then see if you were right. I don't know. You'll need to have the correct gallery on craftroulette.live open to look for clues. That would be episode 296, and I bet somebody has dropped it into the chatterbox. To solve the mystery, type at 3 times you've got 3 things you have to do. I mean, at Craft Roulette, in the chat, followed by the name of the crafter you believe inspired my card, and the clue that you found that broke the case wide open. When you are the first to solve the mystery of who done it correctly in the chat, you'll be tonight's winner, and I will be subbing for Hat Trick Smith. What do you win? And Hat Trick Smith would say, the most coveted prize in the Crafterverse, a Craft Roulette original giveaway. Way. That's it. All right, you all knew that anyway. Yeah. Oh, there it is. She is here. Welcome back. I didn't know you were here. Oh my gosh, listen to that. You know who's here. Well, that's none other than Decoy Duck. Well, there you are, big guy. I thought maybe you should have been dressed for Christmas. I kind of lost track. I should have done that for you, shouldn't you? I have. What would you have done for Christmas? Put on a beard? Never a beard. Too itchy? What would you have done? Just a little fur collar or something? A little ermine? Yeah, that's a good choice. Well, maybe next year. A little Santa hat. It would be hard to do on here, but we'll have to ramp up our game. So, well, do you have anything to say to anybody? Oh, thank you. Merry Christmas to Deb Orens, the president of the Decoy Duck fan club. Yeah, special duck kiss for her. Yeah, there it was. And, of course, one other thing you need to tell the people. That would be good luck in duck. Thank you, Decoy Duck, for always showing up when we need you. Okay, good luck to all. I'm only kind of ready for this. Oh my gosh, all these drawers. I just leave drawers open all the time. So I don't know. It's a personal problem, I think. Dear Mama Llama. Okay, so I've never actually made this card the way I'm making it tonight. Isn't that always great? So that's good. Have you caught me yet? Let's see, what do I want next? Maybe some of those? Whoa! Almost dropped the whole kit and caboodle. That is stuck on there. On A2, of course. Yeah, that'll get me started. Don't get me started. All right. And we're off to the stealing races. Oh, Debbie Torrance, stop it. You're too nice. Yeah, he needs to have... I kind of blew it on that, didn't I? He should have been dressed up. Does there... It seems like I was thinking he had a Christmas one in his album, but I don't. No, he doesn't. He does not have a Christmas. Golly. Such a lack of preparation. Well, thank you for kindly understanding. Am I caught yet? It was the kiss that got you, wasn't it, Debbie? Yeah. I thought you'd probably need a duck kiss. I bet they kind of, you know how they do the water thing? Like that, It's probably how he really kisses. That would feel very odd. But kind of fun. I don't know. I did have a duck growing up, but only for a summer. And I do not remember my duck giving me a kiss. He was a good duck. I think I'm missing something. Meanwhile, as I leave more drawers open, okay, all right, back to business at hand. Soy to the world. If you're just joining us, I did do some great Christmas extremely bad dad jokes. I would highly encourage you learning them for Christmas. Just marvelous. Okie doke. I need some more pieces. Well, it looks like you guys are doing a good job of guessing. Not good enough, but doing a good job nonetheless. Aren't those pretty? I thought they were exceptionally pretty. And guess where I got this paper? It's from Your Paper Insider. Oh, probably the slow mode is on. So if you do say something, you can't. I wondered. Oh, I haven't gotten to the part where I'm throwing you off. But this is real. You know how most glitter paper is a little rough and big, tall and thick, a little thicker. This is not. This is just like the glitter is in the paper. It's so cool. I'm gonna look. Who caught me? Shh. I know who. I know. Okay. Well, we're gonna keep at it. You guys can keep guessing, but the Krog has been claimed by a crackpot detective. Honestly, I do not know. What did you say? Yeah, I wondered. That's pretty. Yeah. That's like Sixth Sense stuff that you just caught me with, somebody. That is Spidey sense. Because I was more cagey than that. I need a couple weeks off so I can practice getting and read some mystery novels, how the people steal stuff. Because I've lost my mojo. Dear Mama Llama, I've lost my mojo. Couple things also that will be coming up in the new year. We will have a new community showcase on the first Saturday in January, so in the afternoon. So we hope you will join us and support our friends that make process videos. Not all of them will be there, but a couple really nice ones will be there. Sire Anderson will be our co-host this time. It's just a little extra way that we can say thank you and promote some of the cool things that are going on in our community with videos. Well, I will go ahead and do this then. Forget the secrets. I've been caught. I am forgetting it now. It is a pretty card. I'm going to make it a little bit silly. Okie doke. Well, Well, thanks for catching me. Keep me out of a life of crime because it's no fun to get caught and taken to the hoosgow. Where's my sample card? There it is. Okay. I didn't even finish my sample card. Shh. I think I'll use this glue. It dries a little faster. And I'm just going to put it in the middle. I had even thought, oh gosh, that didn't glue right. I had even thought maybe I should do some ink blending with some torn paper on the background, but I didn't have time to even think that through all the way today. And see, I thought maybe I could get away with this part. Oops. Because I was sneaky-fying all this. It's hard to get away with crime. And that's probably a good thing. Okay, I'm going to have to put some magnets on you. You are out of control. Sticking to the whole world except for what you're supposed to stick to. Yeah, I'll just put it in a big envelope. Yep. And whoever caught me probably is now going, oh yeah, I got her. I know it was me. Because these things are kind of obvious if you know what you're looking for. And she did. Ah, gee, many Christmas. I'm sticking to everything but the paper. I'm so upset. I'm not really. I'm okay. I am okie dokie. So slow mode's probably off now too, so you can just chat. Right? Is it? Yeah, it looks like it. Very good. You will find out soon why I thought I might be able to sneak this by ya. I did change quite a bit, but there's some basics that stayed true to the original card. I didn't think they'd get caught that fast, though. Come on, stick. Stick, little baby. Oh, we got it. I can feel that magnet working against their little repelling action there. Oh, that's not sitting down. Magnets. Look at that. It's just pulling. Aren't they so fun? Oh, fascinating. Okay. Are you done? Whoa! Whoa, no, you're not done. Look at that. Stinker. Get ye on there, mister. There we go. Then we're going to add some of these pretties, the white pretties. Isn't that lovely? And then we are going to do something remarkably cute. Are you ready for the remarkably cute? Okay, you guys go over here while I get down into the remarkably cute detail. Because the original had cactus. But I knew the cactus would definitely give it away. And so, instead of cacti, isn't that cute? You got it? You know what it is? They're adorable. I can guarantee it. So I had to make them look like cactus. I'm going to off register that because then it's so much easier to finish. There's the cactus nod. There we go. This one's going to have a star in its hair. So instead of the two little cute cactus that our card maker, inspiration card maker made, I should erase those lines too. I made two little pangies. So maybe I should have started with this. It's okay. It's fine that you guys catch me. It really is fine. And since I have a white background, it doesn't really matter if I cut these out, all those little pricklies real well, I don't think. They're cute though, aren't they? I guess I could do a little bit of notching. That would probably make it look a little more sophisticated. Oh, a sophisticated art thief made that. I talked to a guy today and he said he collects art. I forgot to ask him. He just said art. I don't know what kind. I didn't offer him to. I wondered if he should buy some of my cards. I think that was probably a hard no. Yeah, there we go. Get those pencils. I overlapped them. That was boo-boo. It's okay, though. Okay, these little guys now are going to go right in here. They're going to get a little trimmed up. So if I have them to there, look at them. They're so big. They're so big and cute. And this is not the do I have an exact one? Just trim them down. There we go. We can't add on to them too well, but we can trim them down pretty well. Apparently I put a little too much glue. The only time that too much glue there was right there. Okay, we'll be okay. Get your little beaker out there. There you go. We'll add those guys and add a pretty little bow. And we will call that good. I don't really have I didn't finish this one. That's what I get. Where'd the other ones go? There they are. So these guys were right here. They're going to go right there, but they didn't really fit it either. So I really had a hot mess tonight. I think I need a couple weeks off. And so that's what we're going to do. Are you ready? Who caught me tonight? It was Susan the Cherry. Oh, it was her 177th card. That means Susan, and she really was early on with us, and I appreciate her. I talked to her one time on the phone. Nice lady. She tested something for us, and I'll be darned if I can remember what it was. Maybe it was a t-shirt. I don't know. It might have been like the first little t-shirt run that we had. But she was great, and I really appreciate her. She and her daughter both send in cards. They have a craft room that they share, and so I saw that card, and I thought, well, that's not like everybody else. That's a real unique card, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Of course, it was an A2 card. We both did that. Fresh and clean color. She used pastel, like a pink, green, and gray neutral. I used the same plus a little more green than she used and a little more vivid green too, a little brighter. And from the desert, she had a cactus in the wreath, and I had penguins in the wreath. And she distressed the torn edge. I did too. I got caught by, I think, Anita Solars. It's not. I don't see that it's been popped up there yet, but I think it was Anita that caught me way back early on ago. You can't pin it. Okay, all right. Was it Anita that caught me? Okay. I don't know. Okay, we're good. Yes, it was Anita. She's caught me so many times, it's not even funny. So congratulations, Anita. I'll send you this really funny little card. And you can put it with your, you might end up having some just loose snowflakes at this point, but that's what we're going to do, and it'll be fine. It'll just be fine. I'll put them together and see what happens. Got to get them to fit in there. I thought Susan's was really pretty, so it was fun. Do want to go on over there and say thank you to our wonderful members. Oh, your husband said it was about time for you to win again. Well, you did, sister. Congratulations and well done. Again, remind you that we are not going to be here next week, and because Mama needs a day off, and then the next week will be Christmas, so of course we won't be here. And the following week we will have a members call on New Year's Eve to ring out the old one. Details will be coming. I just thought of it this afternoon, so let me sleep on it and see how I can figure this one out. And thank you all so very, very much. We appreciate your being a part of our show and our world and our life. It's a real treat to have you at our worldwide craft table. And even when you don't craft, it's a wonderful treat to know that you're there going, that crazy old woman, let's see what she does tonight. It's wonderful. It's so wonderful. So, thank you all. Nice, folks. Nice. So we've got, Christmas is around the corner. If you are not a member, you might want to put membership on your list for a gift. There's a lot planned for 2026, so hold on tight. We're gonna have some fun. Join us Friday night when Sandy Ledoux is live. We hope, I think, I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. Don't count on me. And then, what else? Oh, you stop it, decoy. And then we'll see you on the Zoom calls and such. And Santa's long pants. Do you guys want us to release that again? We haven't done that. So we need to get Santa's long pants on the Craft Roulette channel. Because that's my twin sister, Mary Claus, reading our family story, Santa's long pants. Thank you, guys. Plan a big one on your nogs. You all deserve it. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.